Hello, welcome back to my channel. So today we are talking Yankee Candle. So before we get into the reviews, let's take a minute to talk about the candle company and sort of where they are and the things that have been happening over the last couple of years. So I would say I haven't purchased a candle from Yankee since about 2016. I used to absolutely love them. I would wait every year for the holiday season for a coupon to come in the mail because you never, ever, ever could get one at a discounted price, and they were pretty expensive for the time. So I remember about that year, 2016, buying my favorite fall candle from them, which at the time was called Farmer's Market, and it was wonderful. And I lit it in the kitchen, and I couldn't smell a thing, and I would walk right by and stand right next to it, and the quality was not there. Come to find out that year, Yankee had been purchased by a company called Rubbermaid, which I don't know if they know anything about the fragrance world, but it seems that they did not, because quality declined quite a bit. It was something that I think a lot of people took notice of and stopped buying them. So we kind of went over to our Bath and Body Works and our Kringle candle and Goose Creek and things like that. So I would say that I had completely abandoned Yankee Candle until I started to see this year some of the fall offerings that are being put out, and they look pretty exciting, and they look interesting, and they look like some of the classics that we all loved before. So I'm thinking to myself, oh gosh, I loved Spiced Pumpkin. I hope it's the same as it was. And Harvest was always one of my favorites from Yankee. So I know they're in the middle of their semi-annual sale right now. So I did pop into my store just to kind of see what they had and see, what the situation was, smell what they had in store. And I will say, for the sale season, my store was pretty sparse. Maybe it was getting picked over. Maybe it had already been going on for some time. I'm not exactly sure of the dates. I do know that sale wraps up on July 5th, and about that time, the fall fragrances should start coming out, according to the associate that I spoke with. So what I decided to do was kind of pick two of their signature jar scents and just see what I thought. Instead of, spending a ton of money on the fall candles and being disappointed, I thought, let's just get a baseline and see what we can hope to expect. So I was able to pick these up, buy one, get one half off. And these are like the classic jars, signature jars, I think they're called. So first up, I'm going to talk about this one, which is called Honey Clementine. And there's nothing too crazy about this. It smells like very strong clementine. It's very tart at the beginning, and you get that sort of honey softness at the end. And it's a lovely fragrance. This says more spring to me than summer, but we did enjoy it. And I am very surprised to tell you that this had a solid medium to heavy throw. We were kind of shocked. When I say me, my mother-in-law stopped in that day to visit, and she said, "That's a Yankee candle?" And I said, "Yeah." And we were both surprised that it performed as well as it did. So I liked this. It gave me hope to see what the fall fragrances will be like. So yeah, that was a good start. Although next up I have Macintosh, and as you know, this is a standard staple in the Yankee lineup for many, many years. It is very authentically apple. No spice, no cinnamon, no bakery, no vanilla. This is apple. It's very sweet and tart at the same time. And it's a classic. This one did not perform as well. I had no problem with the burning or the wax. That was fine. However, the throw here was, I would say, low to at times medium. This I was not expecting to be as strong, just on the first kind of take there. You can tell it's not going to be as strong as the Honey Clementine, but I was not as pleased with the performance of this one in terms of throw. The fragrance is still that authentic Macintosh that you know and love, that's for sure, but I was not able to smell this around my home. It was enough to fill the room, which some candles, that's all we need them to do, but it did not throw quite like the Honey Clementine did. So I would say that I'm cautiously optimistic for the fall line. I will probably purchase a few of my favorites. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm interested to see what happens. Like I said, the sale continues through the end of June into the first few days of July, and then I think we'll be seeing fall sets come up in that second week of July. So I'll probably pop back into my store and see what they've got going on. So thanks for watching, and I expect to have another video this week and something a little new and a little surprising. Thanks so much. See you next time.